Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Episode 8 of 220 Takes. As always, we have Connor.
I'm Chris.
I'm Evan.
And for our visual watchers, you may see somebody else on the couch here. This is our good friend, Ben. Ben is a special guest for the pod today.
Or you can hear.
Well, he hasn't said anything yet.
Oh, yeah.
But,
How we doing?
all right, there's Ben. He is here to talk ball with us, obviously.
What sport? What sport?
All of them. We'll talk all of them
Except
today.
hockey.
Except we have
he's
no
mainly-
puck.
hockey.
No puck.
He's
No puck.
mainly our basketball
Yeah.
guy, though.
He's our basketball connoisseur,
Analyst.
He's like our Stephen A.
Oh,
Anything but that.
Some crazy takes coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
spicy.
the first episode of the special guest, I'm sure it'll go fine,
I'm nervous.
but we'll see.
Not only
I'm
is
always
he
nervous.
joining us as a special guest, but he's also a special teammate of ours
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
on our
Special
Intramural
for sure.
Basketball
Yep.
Yeah.
League, which we just played a game last Thursday. And how we do, Chris?
Well, we won.
You
we
were
put up
there.
48-18. We dropped a mercy rule on them.
Yeah.
It's just I heard a lot of things about the other team. I heard that some players showed up a little under the influence,
Mhm.
too much apple juice. But it's just it was
Practice
nice.
that line?
No, it was off the dome.
Good.
All right, that's gonna make the TikTok.
Yeah.
But yeah, if someone who actually was there wants to go into more detail about it, they can. But I just was happy I finally won a game in a rec league.
Well, I shot 0 for 1. Next game will be better, but three boards and assists.
We won by 30, and that's what you had to say?
I did my job.
All right.
Ben, you got anything to say about the game?
The score says a lot.
What did the ending score?
Chris said
I
48
think it was
to
48.
18.
I got
Yeah.
told today it was
It
48.
was either 48-18 or
Okay.
46-16.
What was your stat line? Do you
Me?
remember?
Ben Simmons something. 4, 4, and 4.
Yeah, that's
Four,
pretty
four.
good.
Wendy's?
Wendy's. Bring it back, please.
Yeah.
Evan?
It went
Stats?
good. I mean, it went about how I thought it might go after seeing the other team.
No offense.
No offense to the other team. But me and Ben got that chemistry going out there.
Apparently.
We dished each other out
Nice.
a couple times.
Nice.
So, yeah, I mean, more news on that next week. I think we got to.
Controlling the top of a
Yeah.
2-3 zone defense.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you guys ran 2-3?
For like 3 possessions.
Oh, that was
Then
like,
they tried to.
And then we were like,
Then
Then they
like,
tried
oh,
to.
you don't need
They
to.
tried to run zone on us, too,
It didn't go so well.
and it didn't go well at all for them.
I think only 3 guys knew what zone was.
yeah. I think only like 2 people on that team knew how to play basketball.
Well, that's why
one.
it's the rec
Well, the
league.
one guy, I was going up for a shot, and he fouled me, and he's like, "What's a foul? Like, what even is a foul? I
You
don't
could've
get what I
left that
did."
part out, man. You could've left that
Come on.
I'm like, dude.
Give our win some credit.
Yeah.
They asked him to play intramural basketball, and he was like, "What's basketball?"
Broke him out there with the football gloves.
Yeah, it was a good win. Good all-around win. Good for the morale.
Just a fun.
Yeah.
Was it
It
fun?
was good for the morale.
Good for the morale. Good for the team chem.
Glad-
Yeah, we'll be back next week, this Thursday, hopefully,
Yeah.
with another win.
Should we talk about his walk up?
Ooh, yeah. For the visual,
Yeah. This will be a
Watchers.
visual treat.
I'm gonna throw in here right here. That was just
Whoa.
a video of.
Whoa. That was cool.
Well, that was crazy.
That was just
Yeah.
a video of Connor's walk-in, his game day walk-in. He was locked. Obviously, his stat line shows he was
Yep.
super locked in. But
What were you listening to?
Greedy by Tate McRae. Song of the week. Greedy by Tate McRae. Tate McRae. I love it.
give us a bar. Give us a bar from that.
I would want myself. Baby, please don't leave me. Yeah, so shout out. We'd love to have you on the pod.
that's
Say-
right.
Soprano.
That is. Oh man. Follow TikTok, by the way.
Yeah.
The original account got banned.
Yeah.
I'll put the link in the
Yes, and I
pod.
I honestly think it was because it was the Thursday before the Rams Vikings game, and I said choose. What did I say? I think I said Aaron Jones first touchdown. He didn't get it, so I think they banned me. They go, oh, this guy's scamming people. I also put like the Prize Picks thing on the bottom to make it seem official, but whatever.
You had to put a disclaimer in there, like, "Oh, if you're not like 18 or older."
So I made a new one, and I'm only promoting the bets that we place.
Yes.
So
Okay.
Ben, thoughts, predictions for next week's game on Thursday?
Are we playing that other team?
No, we're playing a different team.
Then we'll win.
Okay.
I was gonna say we're gonna win either way.
Don't. What the hell? Okay. We'll jump now to. We'll hop leagues over here. We'll get into. We'll start with basketball. Actually, we'll start with baseball. World Series,
get it out of the way.
Yankees, Dodgers. As of right now, the Dodgers are up 2-0, looking to make it 3-0, and they probably will. It's still 4-0 top 9. I doubt anything will change.
That's over. Well, hey, like game 1, man,
Yeah.
with Freddie Freeman. Was
Right.
that game 1?
That was game 1.
Yeah.
I saw that live.
Obviously, anything can happen. It's playoff baseball. That's where everybody plays at the top of your game, unless your name's Aaron Judge.
Well, it'd be a shame if Aaron Judge was their best hope.
Yeah, it would
wait.
be. He's been terrible not even just the World Series, but like
Well, his postseason stats are brutal.
It's bad.
So the Dodgers more than likely gonna end it.
Probably.
That's a good.
Probably be a
place to put your
sweep.
money.
I kind of
Actually,
want
I wouldn't put your money.
kind of want Rizzo to get another ring though.
Would you say put your whole bank account that the Dodgers win?
Well, not anymore. That would have been nice to do 4 nights ago.
Well, you can still win.
I
something.
did see a thing that said the Dodgers are going to pursue Juan Soto in free agency.
That's because Scott Boras is a snake.
And,
Whoa.
if that happens, I feel like
Just kidding. He's a very good businessman.
No, you can say it's his name.
Pretty unethical.
I feel like league would be put on notice.
You think
Dodgers
we-
back to back if Soto goes to the Dodgers.
Really?
I mean, that just makes their team so much better.
Okay.
So much.
Yeah.
Well, they still got to figure out that one issue with catching.
I think they're fine.
No, they get.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
No. You're thinking of You're thinking of the White Sox.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Anyways,
They need to fix everything over there. All right.
Yeah.
Enough of baseball. Dodgers. Shout out you.
Two sides of the same.
Basketball now. I know we're a bit early into the season, but who would you say?
This is my time.
Yeah, this is your time. Early season predictions for favorites in the East, favorites in the West, and then probably just
Champions.
championship favorites.
Boston is going to win the East.
Okay.
Barring the death of 2 of their 5 starters. If 2 of their 5 starters die, I would pick New York. But
go Knicks.
they're good. They lost tonight, though.
I know they did.
Oklahoma City is the best team in the West.
Really? You think that?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes. They're going to win. I'm lying.
Who
I'm nervous
would-
to say.
I
I
know.
bet they win 64 games.
Really? Who do you think is their best rival though? Because I know we kind of
Like the biggest threat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to say Nuggets
Dallas.
at first,
It's not the Nuggets.
but I've watched them play this season and they look
they-
completely different.
Hey, what about that team in LA?
Which one?
The Lakers.
Oh, you know Lil
LeBron.
Brownie?
LeBronny.
Talk to me in February when LeBron's exhausted.
Hey, February though, they switch out LeBrons, right?
Yeah.
So
I hope
Bronny
so.
comes
It'll
in
be
for
fun to
LeBron.
watch.
Yeah.
Then Bronny goes on to lead them to the Western Conference Finals.
Doubt it.
Okay.
Bronny will still be in the G League. You think LeBron's going to the G League?
No.
I hope so.
Hey, if LeBron went to the G League,
He would score 900 points a game. The Lakers, apparently Davis is just going to score 35 points
Yeah.
a game. So I don't know.
Well, it's only a matter of time before he gets hurt.
yeah,
I disagree. I think it's behind him.
I saw
You
a thing
I
that was
hope.
like
He played a lot of games last year.
Yeah,
I
that's
hope.
true.
Um,
I actually didn't know that.
when the offense struggles, JJ Redick just spams the LeBron AD pick and roll.
Good. It works. You
Yeah.
should spam it when it does.
Yeah.
When it's going fine.
What are your thoughts on JJ Redick so far?
He's really annoying, and he gives long, unnecessary answers in press conferences. But he's a pretty good coach, and he knows what he's talking about. And I think it's dumb that people didn't think that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, he locked up Jackson Hayes though at practice
Yeah.
too. You see that clip?
Yeah.
Jackson
Locked him
Hayes
up.
sucks. Sorry, I'll let that. That's the end of that. I hate Jackson Hayes.
Obviously
Anyways,
better than
yeah.
Darvin Ham.
Oh, Ham was bad.
Yeah, Ham was terrible.
Harvin Dam.
Yeah.
Championship.
Yeah.
So who do you think's
So
gonna
you think
win?
it's Thunder
Boston.
Celtics?
No, I
you think
think
Boston
it's-
repeats?
Yeah.
You're a Boston fan, aren't you?
No, I'm a
No?
Bulls fan.
That's what I thought. Don't you? Oh, I'm thinking of is Luke.
Luke likes Boston.
Okay, shout out Luke. I
Um,
apologize for getting that confused.
I'm gonna say Dallas probably makes. So that's the same. Exact.
Really?
I won't pick that.
So
That's the
repeat.
same thing. Give me Phoenix. What the hell?
You like Phoenix? Okay, I like Phoenix.
Ryan Dunn is really good.
Yeah, Bradley
not-
Beal gets it together maybe a little more.
What about the
stops
Bucks?
Playing with his food.
No, I.
No.
You lose to the Bulls. I
Ma-
have
and-
no faith.
Magic too
Hey, the
young.
Grizzlies just lost to the Bulls.
I know, and there they go. They're off my list.
Magic
And
too
Ja wasn't
young.
playing though, right?
Yeah, Ja was not playing.
Well, that changes things. What do you say?
Magic too young.
Not necessarily. They just can't score.
Oh, Paulo had
Paulo just
yeah.
got 50.
50.
I guess if
lose.
Paolo's God, then they have a chance.
Yeah.
But
They need more pieces.
Well, where do you see the Bulls season going then?
down.
Cooper Flag.
Where do you hope it goes down?
I hope they.
I
I,
think
I
we
hope
all-
it's Cooper Flag. We can form like the white boy trio.
We need a big man. Oh,
Vazelis, Giddy, and Flag.
oh my gosh, that
I
white
have
boy
a vision.
With Vooch.
They're gonna move the team to Utah.
I can
No,
see this.
he's gonna get cut.
Cut or just traded?
Well,
I hope
would
gone.
you trade for him?
Nope.
See,
Move the team to Seattle.
The team is no, bro.
all them white guys, they might have to move it to Utah.
Hey, can we
Yeah.
keep Lonzo though?
Hmm?
Yeah, okay.
But where do you see? You think Lonzo will make it into the starting lineup eventually?
Oh yeah, we were talking about that.
You don't think so?
They don't. I wouldn't want to play him the minutes that they need to. Like they're starting White and Giddy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to start because those guys are both going to play 30, 32 minutes a game. I wouldn't want to start. I wouldn't want to play Lonzo that many minutes with his like knee problems.
That's
Yeah.
Like
fair.
I imagine he's just a 20 to 22. What is he playing now? Like 18 probably.
Yeah, maybe even a little less.
Yeah, like
They're still figuring it out, I think.
where he's at, I would take him as slow as possible. You just don't want to see him get hurt again.
Yeah, he played today. I don't know
What
how
about
long
LaMelo
he-
then? Because LaMelo's been playing
He's
pretty
amazing.
good.
He looks amazing.
He looks like Chino Hills Melo.
Yeah.
Hornets.
that.
Hornets still ass though.
No, I like him.
No.
Not well. Define like
Like playoff team?
No.
Bubble.
maybe the 8th. The East
not
is
bubble.
bad.
Give him
Not
the
Yeah,
bubble.
who's winning the
Uh,
in-season
play-in?
tournament?
Play-in.
Play-in.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. Who's winning the in-season tournament?
Ooh.
Can you pull up the pool?
You want me to pull up the pools?
Yeah.
All right, talk about
There's
something else while I pull it
There's
up.
one that's because it's set up by seed. One of them is brutal because like Memphis was like the 13 last year,
Yeah.
and then they fell into like so that's the bad team in one of the pools.
I think it all depends. Oh.
So that no
Forgot
one from
about the
that.
in-season tournament, low key.
Oh, did you watch like the games with the weird courts?
Yeah,
last
well,
year?
I knew about the
Oh,
courts.
it's so fun.
Dude, the courts were terrible.
It's
though.
so fun.
The
It's
courts
ju-
look
it's
good this
pure
year. I've seen a
chaos.
I think
couple
the
of them.
Bulls court was bad last
Oh,
year,
it's
right?
it was
Yeah.
it's all
What
red.
about wasn't the Hornets one bad too? Because it was like
Indiana's was
Yeah.
bright yellow.
Oh,
yeah.
And that
Gosh,
was
Indiana
an
was gross.
eyesore. And that was the very first game. You got
Okay,
it?
I have the groups.
Okay, just run me the groups. I'll pick a team from.
Okay, here we go. West Group A, we got Timberwolves, Clippers, Kings, Rockets, Trailblazers.
Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay, I
Yeah.
like that.
So they've been hot.
I'll
Yeah.
rationalize at the end if you want, but give me
Okay,
a second.
no, I like that. West Group B, we got, this one's a good one. Thunder, Suns, Lakers, Jazz, Spurs.
Thunder, no matter what.
Thunder.
Wow. West Group C, Nuggets, Mavs, Pelicans, Warriors, Grizzlies.
Oh God, that's
That's kind of a toss-up.
that's the war zone. Dallas.
Yeah, I like Dallas too. Okay. Let's switch over to the
I'll
East
pick an
now.
upset in here somewhere.
East Group A, Knicks, Magic, 76ers, Nets, Hornets.
I don't like them that much.
Ooh, that one's kind of tough.
Give me Philly. I'll see
You
if
like
the guy.
Philly?
I hope the guys will play. It's just a bet that.
Did,
Yeah.
did you see that
Tucker
clip
is
of Joel
playing.
Embiid at the free throw line,
Oh,
putting his
No.
hand in his butt and then smelling it,
No.
and then nodding his head in a
What?
green
In a
light?
pool.
yeah.
I'm watching games. Where are you?
yeah, this
That was in
is-
practice.
Yeah. Well, I also saw he got
We're talking about practice.
Yeah.
It's Philly too.
he got a tech for twirling a towel or something. Didn't that just happen?
I don't know.
They don't
I
want
don't
my guy
know,
to
man.
be
They just
excited.
don't like
He's not
him.
my guy. But
East Group B, Bucks, Pacers, Heat, Raptors, Pistons.
Indiana.
You like
For
Indiana?
the same reason I like Sacramento. Those teams,
Indiana made it far last
Those-
in-season tournament,
Yeah,
right?
they made it far in the playoffs. Period.
Yeah.
those teams score a million points a game.
Yeah, they
I don't know,
move-
but
they have a fast
Halliburton's
pace.
been
Boston for the last one.
bad for now, right? Hasn't he?
Hmm?
Halliburton
Yeah.
hasn't been playing good recently.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep saying he's hurt.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
But their offense is good. They shoot a ton of threes.
yeah.
Like
And
Neesmith is good. Matherin's fun. They're fast.
Did we ask MVP favorite?
Yeah, MVP,
oh yeah,
MVP favorite.
Probably Luca. I would
Luka?
say
Luka?
Luca or Shea.
I feel like
I
don't
just
like
I think
Shea.
Shea deserves one.
I don't like Shea.
Shay's got aura.
I don't
but,
like.
but
I don't like how
Luca's
Shea
better.
plays.
But Luca's better
he got
than
aura.
Shea.
Yeah.
No, he don't, bro. I don't like Shea.
No,
I don't
Shea
like how he
does get-
plays.
I was playing 2K.
You don't just aura.
and
Oh my
That's
God.
why. That's
Two
why.
bu-
But
why
OKC
you're
without
low.
Shea would be worse off than the Mavs without Luca.
I disagree.
I don't
with
think
that.
that's true.
I
I actually don't
disagree
think that's
fully.
true either.
Oklahoma City has just a better now. Well, if you guys are Kyrie people, you're gonna hate me, but the OKC roster is better than the Dallas roster, subtracting the 2-point guards.
I agree from a futuristic standpoint and probably more
From a
well-rounded.
futuristic standpoint, yeah, but
Like Jalen Williams this year is probably going to be just as valuable as Kyrie Irving.
Hey,
then they got Clay though too.
But then I was just
I
about to say
think-
we're not talking about Clay.
I don't care about Clay.
Hey, but Clay had that big game one.
They're not going to be able to play Clay at the end of games. He
I know.
can't guard anybody. And neither can, well, Kyrie can guard, but he's 6'1".
Luka.
Luka won't guard.
Yeah.
And he's still going to win MVP.
It's a fair
probably.
point.
Yeah. Okay. So Luka or Shea.
But I say all that to say I love Dallas's roster.
Yeah.
I think Lively is amazing.
I love.
Is
Lively.
Shea a free
You
throw
might need to let
merchant?
that hair go. Yes. Yes.
Shea is very good at drawing fouls.
Ooh, that's like a media trained answer.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
Is he getting whistles like Edie was in college?
No one can get whistles like he did in college.
That's a point guard and a 7'4" monster. Embiid. What was the word you said? Bates fouls.
Free throw merchant.
Embiid is a free throw merchant.
Yeah.
Yes,
I do
that
agree
is
with
true.
that.
I got to see how many points
Shea, like,
Edie had.
watch Shea and watch Embiid and tell me it's the same thing, and you won't. Yes, Shea draws fouls.
Zach
Dra-
Edey,
you-
6
okay,
points.
here, let me put it this way: is Jimmy Butler a free throw merchant?
No.
It's the exact same as
Okay.
Shea.
Okay.
They pump fake and
It's
you
a
jump.
perspective thing too. I
Do you
guess.
have any opinions on a potential Rookie of the Year winner?
I picked Reed Shepard, and Ime Udoka won't play him, so
Connect?
no, it won't be
No.
Connect.
No, it's too much.
I like Ryan Dunn a lot. Phoenix, he's playing for Phoenix, and he's a big wing, and he looks like he's big. Like he looks physically like he can play in the NBA, and if he can make shots, I think he'll play a lot.
Some people said steal the draft. Would you agree with that? A steal?
Right now, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not a college guy.
No,
but
Zach Edey steal the draft.
He had
Well,
6 and 5
fouled out in
today.
15 minutes.
Hey, 6 and 5 against the Bulls. Come on now. As a center, you got to do more.
Is that what he had tonight?
Yeah.
How many minutes?
He started, so I
Well,
think
he
like
started against
25.
Utah, and he was gone in 12
Let's
minutes.
see. Oh yeah, you're right. 14.
Yeah.
Why
he
is?
just can't. He keeps fouling guys.
Yeah.
For all the reasons that during the tournament I said he should be a second round pick, and then he ended up going 9th. Whatever.
No love for like the Ricochet and
He could totally win.
Mhm.
He's fine. Like
it is early.
I've watched.
obviously.
Yeah.
I've watched maybe 2 quarters
Yeah.
of the Atlanta Hawks, but
Like everybody could.
he
Just
seems
beat
like he
out-
They're like
tries
4
really
games
hard.
in.
The guy who's not gonna win it is Sarr. That guy sucks, and that team is atrocious.
That's the. Is that the Wizards?
The Wizards
Okay,
center.
I'm not crazy.
Ooh, Wizards.
There was a possession.
Wizards worst team in the league.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
I forgot.
Who would you rather? Who would you say?
Yeah,
Brooklyn?
no, you're right. I was gonna say Brooklyn.
Brooklyn
but-
is the most entertaining bad team to watch ever.
I know.
Because Cam Thomas is insane.
Yeah, I feel like Cam Thomas might win them a little more games than they may want. But
He's gonna shoot more than they want.
well, yeah, it's gonna be like 2 more wins.
Who's better off? The
Oh, I like
Clippers or
this.
the Sixers?
Anyone but the Clippers.
Anyone but the Clippers.
That's the answer. Philly's in a good
Yeah,
spot, and
yeah.
the Clippers are in a bad spot.
What if James Harden plays like 2018 James Harden?
Well, then anything's possible.
You bring me to the time machine now, and I will go back and make a
He's
lot of money.
averaging 40.
Make a lot of money on bets because this version of James Harden will not
Yeah.
be doing that.
Yeah.
Is he? You think he's gonna put the fat suit back on and try to get out?
No, he's in LA. He's exactly where he wants to
Yeah.
be. He's in LA cashing checks.
Right. Kawhi Leonard's not
The
playing.
new stadium, they're serving. I'm pretty sure that stadium serves drinks like later than anywhere else in Los Angeles.
Makes sense.
He's perfect. He's just fine. He's at
Yeah.
home. Kawhi's hurt. He gets to do whatever he wants.
Mhm.
That annoys me.
Interesting.
It's fair.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Is that all we had for basketball?
I think so. I mean, unless Ben has any questions for us.
No,
Yeah.
this is your show.
Yeah, you're
Follow
right.
you.
You're right.
I didn't bring anything.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna stick with basketball for a little bit. My dad asked this question earlier today, and he asked,
Let's see what Ben
Yeah.
says about this.
"Would you want to play a professional sport with your father?" It said, "My dad
Yeah.
said it seems cringy to him."
No.
Yeah.
Why would you not want to play?
That's what we all said.
Yeah,
We
we
were
all
like, why
said,
would
yeah,
you not
easy.
want to?
If I get to be in a professional
Yeah.
sport and play with pops,
Yeah.
come on.
Now, just for a fun devil's advocate, I probably would feel like crap if I was Bronny. Like, some part of Bronny has to know that he's not
That's-
good enough to be
yeah,
in the
yeah.
NBA.
That's a good point.
So, if it's like the Griffeys where Junior was amazing
Actually
and
really
absolutely
good.
should have been on the
Mhm.
team when he was 19 years old, sure, but like I don't know.
At least right now.
But are you really feeling bad for the guy though? Not really.
I don't feel
Catching
bad. I don't
checks.
feel bad for him. He's got
He
a lot of
might
money, but
feel
I
bad.
sympathize with he's probably gonna take a lot of heat and
Yeah.
he didn't ask to be LeBron's son. I'm pretty sure he would have said yes, but
I would say. Yeah.
I'm just saying I guess I understand the situation.
Yeah.
I would if I could play with my father, I would absolutely.
Yeah.
want
He wasn't blessed to get the stature of LeBron James.
Hey,
Not quite.
I'm still waiting for the DNA test. About me
For-
for LeBron, the paternity test.
Oh, for you?
Yeah, bro. After that preseason game, man.
Yeah, it's close. It's close.
It's close. It's close. All right. But yeah, so I think
I feel
yeah.
like LeBron's athletic ability was just too much to be put into one son. So
You split him up.
he split him up. The defense is on Bronny.
What
and
if the real
offensive
athlete
ability
is
on
his
Bryce?
daughter? Is her name Zuri?
No, that's Dwayne Wade. I think that's
That's
Dwayne Wade's-
Zaire.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it is
LeBron's
Zuri.
daughter.
It is
now we're
Zuri.
getting wait.
What if she's the athlete
That'd be
and she
crazy.
ends up like an Olympic
LeBron's
something?
daughter.
Wouldn't be able to be a gymnast. She'll be too tall.
I
Yeah.
found two. It's you.
Zuri and Zasha.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Hey, and tomorrow's Taco Tuesday, so
Taco Tuesday. We getting tacos tomorrow?
Maybe.
While we watch Dancing with the Stars?
Maybe.
oh,
Speaking of Dancing
Oh,
with the
yeah,
Stars,
Goodness.
man,
Man, what a season.
what a season.
hey, winner predictions.
I don't know. I think Danny.
Give me Joey and
I'm
Jenna.
gonna take my mic off for a second.
Danny.
Yeah.
And that was Dancing with the Stars.
Pass.
Let's get into the NFL.
Let's get
Yeah.
into why everyone should be here.
So we got some
No,
of the,
people want to hear ball.
I know.
we got some of the news of the week.
I talked for too long a little bit.
This happened last week after the pod. Hopkins was traded to the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we really want to talk. I mean, he didn't play like that great.
I do have a question regarding that. Actually.
What?
My dad asks. Another shout out to my dad for another question. With the addition of D Hop, do you see the Chiefs going undefeated?
No.
And I guess with the addition of Josh Uche now,
That's so stupid. They keep getting good players for late round picks. It's annoying. They got that guy for a 6. I think they got D Hop for a 5th or a 6th. It's hard for any team to go undefeated.
Yeah.
So I don't think they go undefeated, but I don't know. They just keep winning close games. So I can see them having like maybe 3.
I mean, they could
4
they could
3
easily
losses,
be
2 losses.
I mean, if you replay some of these games, they could easily have like 3 losses already.
I know.
Like
But they find a way.
Ravens game could have gone either way.
They
Well,
always
let's do it.
find a way.
Likely split on the back of the outside the back of the end
Right.
zone.
Yeah.
The PI against Cincinnati.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What was the other one? I
that-
know you're right, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I can't off the top of my head
I
either.
don't
But
know.
they've been bailed out in a lot of the games.
They've
that
just
been in.
and they've just been competing all the way until the end.
Well, and-
Sometimes teams let up.
It's like if you look at the stats. I mean, Patrick Mahomes hasn't played that good.
Yeah.
The whole team hasn't played that good. They got a good defense though.
Defense has been really
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
Shout
so-
out Spags.
But have they even scored 30 points in a game yet?
Official Dodgers.
No,
up
they
3-0.
have not.
Unless they did
Dodgers
this week.
win?
Dodgers won officially.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
The highest amount of points they've scored is 28, and that was against the Niners.
Breaking news: spending $1 billion works.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Stephon Diggs injured on a non-contact injury. It was his leg,
Yeah, it was
Knee.
his knee.
knee.
He planted the cut, right?
Yeah.
And as most athletes
I
do.
saw a TikTok of a doctor say, "Plan for the worst."
Really?
Yeah.
Because I know he walked off on his own power, and I know you can do that with a lot of knee injuries, but it's just
Nico will be back soon though.
Yeah, I
That's-
think so.
next man up, you know?
Yeah.
Tank Dell and
Still got Tank Dell.
Xavier Hutchinson.
hey, waiver wire.
Did you have to look
waiver
up
No,
wire-
no. I picked him up 1 week. He didn't do anything.
Yeah, but he's
He might do something now.
Yeah,
Diggs
maybe.
is out of his way.
But yeah, I don't believe is Nico Collins on IR?
He was
Okay.
on IR. Yeah.
So maybe it's like 2 weeks. Anyways, but he'll come back eventually. Hope Diggs is good.
Yeah, shout out
'Cause
Diggs.
his brother was not. He yelled at a reporter. Did you see that? That was pretty
I did
funny.
see
He
that.
yelled at a reporter, and then I believe he said something about holding these nuts or something like
Oh, bro, he fell off.
that. Yeah.
He fell off hard, bro.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you play for Dallas.
Yes.
Yeah, Dallas, and they need to do something.
And we'll get into that more later.
Yeah.
Yeah. We will.
The other thing we want to talk about is the Anthony Richardson. He just said he was like tired. In quote, he said that when they asked him why he came out the field, tired. I ain't gonna lie. So I just told coach I needed a break right there. Like you're the face of the franchise and
Bro.
you're taking a play off.
Right.
Like that literally just says that you don't deserve to.
Yeah, you don't
to
care.
Be there.
Just-
Like you don't care.
Yeah.
Or do you think everything's gonna be handed to you?
Mhm.
Like you're like, I'm the face of the franchise, so I'm gonna say what I want. I'm gonna do what I want. There's 52 other guys in that roster, man. Okay,
It's time to push an agenda.
Two
on
other
Anthony
QBs.
Richardson.
Like
Silver Fox.
Silver
Flacco to the
Yeah,
rescue.
if he's so tired, man, sit him the rest of the year and have Joe start.
Yeah.
Let him develop because
like
clearly.
your backup's not gonna be Joe Flacco,
Right.
You know, your whole career, so you
Right.
can't just do that.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
Ageless wonder.
clearly him playing, he has a horrible completion percentage. Clearly him playing is not helping him develop. Can we all agree that?
Yeah.
I think try sitting him. You know, at least try something different, or else you move on in the offseason, you know? Because he's
They're
clearly
not
not
going to
getting
move on
better.
from him, but
I don't know.
I don't know. But maybe it's time to start pushing an agenda now.
Just try something different,
It
whatever
just-
that looks
Two
like.
for 15 at one point with what, like a 60-yard touchdown.
Which, of course.
It looked like week 1.
Yeah.
Looks like every week.
But
It would be stupid to move on from him, but
I don't think they'll move on, yeah.
there definitely needs to be like across all teams an agenda to sit players like earlier in their career.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree with that. I think that'll help.
We'll see what the Colts do. I don't think they'll start Flacco, but I know Shane Steichen said that when asked about what he's going to do with Richardson, he was like, "I'll take care of it" or something like that.
Okay.
oh great, I feel so good.
I like how that sounds. It's better than another coach, you know.
Yes.
We know about taking care of
We'll take about that.
situations.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later. I don't want to. Oh, I'm already getting
Hey,
mad.
whoa.
Hold me back, man. Hold me back.
Okay.
Okay, well the Vikings lost for the second time in a row.
New look Rams
Controversial.
back with Puka and Cup again.
Yeah. Controversial loss.
They're gonna start. They're gonna start a push here. I think
Controversial call. I think they
playoff
lost
push a little
Well,
bit.
there was like a similar season where the Vikings they had a terrible record and it went the same way. They started off perfect and then they hit their bye week and then they just had I don't even know how many straight losses, but it was like the same way. So could be seeing that happening again.
Yeah.
So, it's good for the Packers and the Bears and the Lions.
Well,
Mhm.
yeah,
Well-
I agree. No, it is good.
Yeah, it is good.
Hey, man. Chin up.
So, well, I got some more questions if we want to get to that.
All right, I got a couple more too, but I do want to bring up Jameis though, really quick.
Okay, yeah.
Leading
Oh, we gotta get
the
Ben's thoughts on
Browns
Jameis.
to a win against the Ravens. Funny, typical Jameis on that last drive throws what should have been the game-losing pick. The pick gets dropped.
That
Next
was a
play throws the game-winning
crazy
touchdown.
drop. Kyle
Like,
Hamilton.
Typical
bro.
Jameis, man. I love Jameis. Pre-game, he's like, "Hey, play for the name that's on your helmet." He's like, "Well, we actually don't have any decals on our helmet, but still play for who you're wearing." Man, I love Jameis.
That guy would just motivate me.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being in that huddle? I'd be ready to. I'd be like
Dude,
laughing.
I
like,
would
let's do
run
this,
through a
man.
wall for Jameis Winston.
I
bro.
would.
I have a non-football Jameis. Take.
Okay.
If I could have any voice of any human on earth, I think Jameis would be in
Yeah,
my top
bro.
5.
What was the
agree.
one guy that said
I agree.
Jameis he calls the play like he's telling a secret?
Yeah. Who said that?
I forgot who said that.
I don't remember. Jamal Williams? No, it was somebody like that. But that's funny. That's so funny, bro. He's in the
It might have been Jamal. They're on the Saints,
Yeah.
right?
He's in the huddle like, eyes wide open.
Hey, spider wide banana.
Spider 2 wide banana. Shout out John Gruden.
Shut up.
But yeah,
Oh, man.
maybe they should. I mean, obviously they weren't going to start him the whole season because they have
No.
Watson. But I don't know. Maybe
Should have started him about a month ago.
Maybe they just eat that contract and then they eat that Watson
That's a
contract
lot
and then
to
just
eat.
That's a lot of
You
money
know what
to
he's
eat
getting
up. Though.
paid this year?
dude, it's like
Like his cap hit?
it's
What is it?
76, I think.
No.
Oh my lord.
I'm never gonna see that amount of money in my life.
Absurd.
all right. Oh, let's get into these
You're not even a
questions.
felon.
No.
For each question,
no,
sorry. Let's just have like 2 people
No, I'm
answer
not.
them so that
Okay.
it's not like everybody. Does Malik Willis deserve a starting spot in any current NFL team? Chris's take and then my take, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I feel like we kind of know the direction each of these takes is gonna go, but
I want to hear your reasoning behind
Okay.
it.
What the question was? Do I think he can be, or based off right now?
Does he deserve to be?
Does he deserve? I mean, I think everyone deserves to be a starter, but do I think he can be? Probably not. And
Oh, he's 2-0 as a starter.
He's
this
2-0
3
as a
now.
starter,
3-0.
but
Well,
look
2-0
at
as a starter.
starter.
But look at
3-0.
what he's done. You know, like don't get me wrong. This is a completely new Malik Willis we've seen from like his start at the Titans.
Yeah.
But you know, he's been able to rely on, I hate to say it, but a really good system, a really good offense where he's kind of been placed in, and we've seen quarterbacks are being able to get placed in, succeed a lot. But he's also been able to lean on the run game a lot. So I think obviously in putting him on a team like 49ers, Chiefs, teams that are already established, have a good established run game, I think will help him out. But if you throw him on like Panthers,
Yeah.
Browns,
Yeah.
that dude's not starting. So I would say I think he could start on a team that's very that's a contending team that's well balanced, but I don't think
As like if starter goes down,
yeah,
they pick
that's
him,
why
he comes in
but
and does it,
I
but,
don't
like-
think I can see him leading the team out for a whole season.
I think he could start for Carolina. It wouldn't change.
Anyone,
much.
yeah, that's true. So that's my answer.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna say yes. I mean, I wouldn't even really say that it's biased either, because it's not like I have some huge attachment to him.
Right.
I mean, he just got to but the fact that they got him for a 6th-round pick,
Yeah.
and he's been able to come in, and yeah, a lot of it is the guys, the coaches, and everybody around him, and there's a lot of talented people, players around him. But I just think sometimes like seeing something new is good for a guy, and he's a lot older than what he was and a lot more developed than when he was with the Titans. He's said himself in interviews that he wasn't ready to be thrown in there and play, which is what we've talked about
we've
with
said
a
many
lot of
times.
like QBs, Anthony Richardson. Some of the stats I'll read off. First game, obviously they ran the ball out. He was 4 for 5, 56 yards. Next game, 13 for 19, 202. 12 for 14 versus the Colts. And I don't know. I feel like he's just done everything they asked him to. He's made the throws he's needed to. I mean, that throw to Jaden Reed,
That's a pretty good throw.
it wasn't like, sometimes in the moment, like that can be a throw that could have been easily missed. It was right on the money to him.
True.
Not only that, but he had so many different plays when he started and last game where he made plays with his feet. I do think it would have to be the right system, though, because obviously he's a backup for a reason.
Right.
But I do think that there's definitely teams out there like the Panthers, like Ben said, teams that need quarterbacks that he could definitely come in and play. But you have to have the right coaches around you, and I think the Packers coaching staff, especially Matt LaFleur, I think they're one of the best in the league. So there's definitely a lot of factors that play into it. But I think he for sure for some teams. If he went back to Tennessee, I don't know about that, but yeah. Next question, Ben and Connor can answer this one. Will the Cowboys make the playoffs?
Ooh. It's a toughie.
Go ahead.
They're not. They're already. They're already in a tough division.
Yeah.
Going into the season, maybe not, but now that the Commanders are going crazy, I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't think so.
No?
Really?
I don't think so. I think unless they have a big push late season, maybe I don't know, the culture shifts and they're they finally kind of realize what's going on over there.
Yeah.
They can figure something out. Then maybe, but I don't know. I mean, the Eagles and the Commanders right now are leading the division.
True.
And with how good some of the other NFC teams are, the Lions or the Packers, maybe even the Bears, depending on how they do later, that wild card spot might get filled up. The Niners too.
Yeah, look at the
and
NFC
Seahawks.
North.
Exactly.
Still, the NFC North.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
So it'll be tough for them, and they would probably have to win the division.
Yeah.
And
They're not winning.
yeah, and they have a late start to that.
Yes.
So I think it'll be
need to play
tough for them.
catch up.
I don't think they will.
Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot to add. I'm just gonna read records. Washington's 6-2, Philly's 5-2, the NFC North 6-1, 6-2, 5-2, 4-3. I didn't even say a team
Whoa,
from the
the
NFC.
Cardinals are in first?
Well, they're tied. They're 4-4. The whole division
Everyone's
is 4-4.
Yeah.
And all those
Alphabetically.
teams have better records than the Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean,
And
the
would
NFC
say
is.
all but maybe two of those teams have
Yeah.
better rosters.
Yeah.
We talked about it last week when we asked about if the NFC is better than the AFC, which is usually
It totally
flip-flop.
is.
So
It's absolutely
competitive.
better though.
I think that's a good point for sure. Should the league be worried about the Browns, or was their win a fluke? Just like the AFC in
Yeah.
general, or the AFC or the league in general.
I think as much as I love Jameis, shout out Jameis, we'd love to have you on the pod.
That would be awesome. Just to meet him for 5 seconds.
I do think that game was a fluke.
Okay.
A lot of stuff went wrong for the Ravens.
They could've-
Like they dropped that game-winning pick. Zay Flowers let that ball hit him in the face mask. A perfect
Rashad
ball from
Bateman.
Lamar. Oh, that was Rashad Bateman.
Well, I know Rashad
Oh,
Bateman
yeah,
dropped
yeah.
another pass.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like
they should have won that.
love the
game.
Browns, or I love Jameis. I don't love the Browns. I love Jameis.
Yeah. Whoa.
They got rid of their best weapon. I think they just got lucky.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Yeah, they're 2-6 in a really good division. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do the same thing I just did.
Boom. I like that point though.
All right. Chris,
Mm-hmm.
this one's for me and you. If you could
guess that's a
add
good
one all-time Packer or Bear to your current team, which guy would you choose? So like a guy that would help you out right now,
Okay.
like with your whatever you're struggling with.
All time.
Can we have Ditka as a coach?
Is that allowed?
Lovey.
That's a
Lovey.
Because
lot.
I'd low key say a new coach.
I'd want Lovey
I'd want Lovey.
or Jimbo Covert.
Okay.
I think he was an All NFL.
Ditka's an aura player. I want
Yeah.
that like outfit.
I had to say player though.
Polo.
Like an
Yeah.
offensive lineman, something.
A little Kyle Long.
Well,
Maybe a
I was
guy-
gonna maybe Kyle Long.
Maybe an offensive lineman that can.
I feel
If
like
that's an
handle
answer,
the
wouldn't
snap.
you just say Walter Payton and be done?
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like the obvious answer would be Sweetness or like Brian Urlacher, but
Right.
I don't know.
We already got Brian Urlacher 2.0, Jack Sanborn. Shout
That's
out
true.
Jack Sanborn.
That's true. So I'd probably say like Kyle Long
the
or Mike
strongest neck
Ditka
in
as a
the
coach, maybe as a player too.
Yeah.
Give me both. But yeah, I'd probably go coaching route, obviously, or Sweet. I'd probably just say Sweetness. I like Walter Payton. R.I.P.
Let me guess.
No.
Charles Woodson.
I was gonna say somewhere along
Jordy Nelson.
that line. Jordy Nelson.
You guys don't
We
know
got our wide
receivers.
receiver room is kind of filled up.
Andy Lacy?
There's a real obvious answer here, I think.
Whoa, really? Okay.
Are you talking about
I'm not overthinking it.
Oh, I think I know where he's going.
what are you gonna say?
Wouldn't you just want like 2011 Aaron Rodgers back?
No, because I think that spot like if it's something to help the team right now.
I was gonna say Clay Matthews.
Clay Matthews, AJ Hawk,
AJ. Okay.
That's-
AJ Hawk Tua.
BJ Raji,
Reggie White.
There you go.
Reggie White. That's a good one
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah, one player.
I would say like in the era of like me remembering, like Packers football, I would say someone like Tramon Williams in their prime, like someone to help out like the DBs.
Facts. I don't know who that is. But
I don't either.
yeah.
Come on.
I'm picking for the Bears, Chris Conti.
Stop, bro. Okay.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I would say somewhere along those lines.
Those lines. Okay. I mean, that's obviously a good pick.
No Eddie Lacy. No Eddie Lacy. Like pre. Like.
We have
could
Josh
take-
Jacobs.
We could take Hester to replace Bayless.
Oh,
Bayless is already gone.
I know.
But yeah.
Fill
No,
the
but if we
spot.
had Hester,
low key. Charles Tillman.
Hey.
No, we don't need another corner.
Well,
Actually, maybe we
Tyree.
do.
I would
Maybe
take
we
the
do.
peanut punch.
This can be a question for everybody. I think it'll be a pretty quick answer. How many teams in the NFC North will make the playoffs, and who are they? Connor, we'll start over there.
I think 2.
Ooh.
I think it'll be Lions Packers.
pass. Come back.
Okay. I was going to say the same thing. I was going to say 2. I think it'll be Lions,
Glaze.
Packers.
Glaze.
It's not Glaze. I was so high on the Vikings, now I've completely jumped off the train. So I think they'll fall apart. I think they'll drop the last in the division. I
And-
think the Bears are one game out
Yeah,
of this season.
I do remember there were rumors the Vikings were going to try to trade for Cooper Kupp
Yeah,
and like a Matt Stafford, but like now that the Rams are kind of back into
And
it,
Sean McVay said, "Oh, we're happy he's back, and we're happy he's staying.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and we hope he stays.
Yeah.
So, like, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
No.
that'd have been dangerous though. Jay Jettas and Cooper Kupp.
Jordan Addison would have been pissed.
Yeah.
And
Already
Yeah.
is.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
And JJ McCarthy? When he
I would
gets
say the same thing. Packers, Lions, and the big reason why is I would say 3 teams, and I would put the Bears in there. But me and Chris were looking through the upcoming schedule.
back. Do you know what it is?
It gets dark.
I think
It gets dark.
I think we get 2 wins right now, this week and next week.
That's what I said. Then the
Yeah,
rest is
and
just
then
up for
and then
grabs.
the
And-
rest
but
is
then
like
after that,
all
it's
division
all
games
division, yeah.
and like
You have to play the
I mean,
49ers.
even if we split every game, every series,
yeah.
that's
it's just
six.
not
That's
enough.
6 wins. That's 10-7, right?
I said like what 8, 9, 7, and 10. That was
Yeah,
my prediction
yeah.
at this point.
I think
especially
we would need to almost win out.
Yeah.
and that's nearly impossible.
Yeah.
Just
And it-
because
Like just especially with how good the NFC is, like we were
Yeah.
talking
how good the
about
NFC
before.
North is, especially. And,
Although now that the Vikings are kind of fluttering, I think maybe
but
we
don't
can
count
sweep
them out
them.
still. You know,
Um,
don't count them out.
I know we split against the Lions last year and we almost won both of them, but
yeah.
the Lions are a different monster this year. And I thought they were going to fall off, but man, shout out Ben Johnson,
Hey.
future Bears head coach.
Yeah. So
3 teams I'm putting the Bears in. Bear down.
Yeah, go
Oh,
Bears.
yeah.
as the 1 seed though, right?
No, as the 7.
Well,
Maybe the 8 if they're generous.
can we be the 9th and make it?
I don't think they let.
Let's
9
just
teams
take out
into
the AFC
playoffs.
South winner, or let's take out the winner of the worst division.
The NFC South, the Falcons.
Yeah.
Or if maybe
Big
it's
Kirko.
Tampa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kirko chains.
Make an executive decision. That team does not need to be in
surfing.
it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I do have one more question here,
Okay.
and then we can build off this in a little bit,
Okay.
but just kind of base opinions.
Yeah.
This one: should Tyreek Stevenson even get on the plane back home?
Yes.
Well, you think he already did.
Yeah. I think a better way too is what would you or how would you discipline him
Yeah.
from his actions? And I think
Oh yeah.
if I had to answer real quickly, I don't know if you would suspend him because I feel like he is still a really good young player. I just think he made a huge mistake
Yeah.
and it cost him. So I don't think you want to destroy his confidence completely by benching him. But I'm sure he's getting enough from his teammates, coaches, and fans. Obviously,
I can't wait to answer this question.
yeah, I don't know if I would do anything necessarily except like maybe make him run like up down someday.
Yeah. I do want to say, I terrible thing to watch happen, but I think he's handled it well.
Mm-hmm.
He's owned up to his mistakes, which
Yeah.
it's hard for some people to do. But I do think that they're not going to cut him. Obviously,
No, that's
he's a start. He's a
crazy.
starter.
Packers would pick him up right away.
Yeah, he's
crazy.
a starter. I don't know. It's just
It's hard.
It's hard. But I do admit he owned up to it. So
Yeah.
good on him, I guess. But
Can I go?
yeah,
They should put him in a soundproof room with no stimulus for 6 hours. Just let him think about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Never
I
do
like
it
that.
again.
Sit in the corner and think about what you did.
Just all.
No practice for you.
It's like that
Yeah.
Mr. Beast video with the white wall, like just the
Yeah.
white
Yeah, yeah.
soundproof.
No, it's he's in there, but the only thing in there is just the
Zero.
clip.
Every
The
like,
clip of him
every
doing
the
it.
only
That's all-
way
that's all
there's
it's
no
doing.
clock or anything. Every 30 minutes it plays the clip,
Oh,
and he has to watch
That's
it
it.
10 times.
All the walls are just TVs.
Yeah,
That's literally. I mean, every show has said it. That's gonna be a piece of sports history. Like you can build so many memes off that, or they're gonna be like,
man.
"Man, remember when this happened?"
It just hurts to
or,
be a Bears fan, man.
Don't celebrate too early compilation.
So many sports
Yeah.
crash out moments.
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw like a 4-video compilation on Twitter today. So
Well, I saw that in real life.
yeah, me too.
I've never been that sad. in
well, let's just go right into that then.
Mhm.
If you guys want to just give or you want me to get mine out of the way first, talk about the Packers, and
Yeah,
then
well, can I say something really quick?
yeah.
We didn't go over our picks from last week. Our
Ooh.
records. I'll just run through that really quick.
Okay.
I went 9-7. No. Yeah, I went 9-7. Chris, you both went 10-6.
Okay.
Chris still leads on the season at 54-38. I'm in second with 52-40.
Just picking them straight up.
The Steelers did win. I mean,
And
we knew they
Evans
won,
at
but
51-41.
I'm above 500.
Close. It's close.
Above 500.
Yeah.
He's rolling.
All right. Time in. That's all I had to. That's
Okay.
all I had to throw in there.
We'll start with
Any
Pat.
questions you have for me for the game, so I can kind of go off of it.
What?
I mean, Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How do we feel about him?
I'm sorry.
So
I know they said it's not serious.
Oh,
yeah,
I
they
feel that
said it was
pain.
just like I don't even like aggravated, I guess, groin day to day. So and Matt LaFleur said in his interview today, if he feels like he can protect himself, he's gonna play.
Vegas thinks he's gonna play if that's any. Like
yeah,
the
I mean,
lines are
Vegas
set.
is usually right.
Lines are set that he's
That's
gonna
true.
play.
So, yeah, I mean, you never like to really see that. At first, I thought it was his leg, like his other leg so I didn't really know, and then he stayed in the game, and then just got to the point where I think he took a shot from I don't know, after the play, kind of a dirty play, honestly, but where then he just kind of like couldn't go in anymore. Yeah, then it was the Malik Willis show, like it was for week 2 and 3. He comes in. He basically, just a masterclass by Matt LaFleur. He just knows how to game manage. He obviously, there has to be, a symmetry between him and Malik Willis to just be on the same page. But I thought they handled it perfectly. I know the defense didn't play really well down the stretch, and that's something they can definitely do better at. But I just don't think that Matt LaFleur gets enough credit for what he kind of puts together over there in Green Bay. Like, he is one of the best play callers in the league, one of the best coaches. I think he should be number 1 for Coach of the Year so far with what he's had to deal with just throughout the season with your starting quarterback going down. But, yeah, I mean, it was an ugly win, and you definitely don't like it to be that close versus a team with that record. But I will say that I don't think the Jaguars' record really shows rightfully what, who they are as a team.
So the Bears beat a good team.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, look who they have. They have a good tight end,
Yeah.
3 good wide receivers, a good running back.
Well, Brian Thomas did get hurt.
I know, which is sad.
And
'cause he's
Christian
having
Kirk
such a
did
good
too,
year.
I think.
Yep.
But that was later in the game.
That was later in the game.
Market reset, Christian Kirk.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it shouldn't have been that close ever. I think the turnovers that we forced were critical in winning that game. So, yeah, we just hope to get back on track next week. But my biggest point from this is just how good of a coach Matt LaFleur is, and I think he should get a lot more credit than he even does. So
You think Matt LaFleur would have handed the ball off on the goal line to an offensive lineman?
I do not think he would have done that at all.
I was just
Darn
checking.
it.
They actually. So
You think that would be a good idea if somebody did that?
no, it'd be a terrible idea.
right,
It would
then.
be a terrible idea. I don't know
Well-
why you would want to do that when you got DeAndre Swift. as
What,
running back.
DeAndre? Oh,
Wait. Oh, yeah, that didn't happen.
It's just
did,
a
did that really
hypothetical.
happen?
No.
Well, it was Roshan Johnson.
No, but
If that were to happen, it would be Roshan Johnson.
just the way, there was one play where they were still, this is when they took the lead back, and then they proceeded to let them score 10 points on them. But Malik Willis comes in, they get down to the goal line. He cans out of a play, which he doesn't get any real-time reps. He's only with the scout team. Cans out of a play, perfect sell, easy touchdown to Tucker Kraft, who's also becoming one of the better tight ends in the league.
Yeah, shout out the tight ends yesterday. Tight end day.
You
Just to
know-
name a few, man.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce, man. Jake Ferguson.
Look back at the
DJ Hawkinson.
Dawson Knox, man.
Kyle Pitts,
Just to name a few.
just to name a few.
Jack Conklin.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
Tyler Conklin.
I do have a question for you, though.
Okay.
Because I was kind of looking over their games recently. I was looking at the box scores. And, I've watched a couple of the games. They tend to start off very slow.
Yes.
Like, I looked a lot of times in the first quarter, they put up either 7 points or nothing. They've been goose egg.
Yes.
But they're able to win these games late. And I know that has something to do with their defense. But what do you think the offense should be doing more so they don't just stall out throughout the first quarter? Like, what can they do to get going faster?
Yeah, I think that a lot of times they like to get their passing game involved a lot, like really early. And I think you got Josh Jacobs. Hand the ball to him. Let him start cooking. I also think that maybe they're kind of letting Jordan Love do a little bit too much.
Okay.
So
that.
I think if Malfoy took control a little bit more, kind of like he does with Malik Willis, and they play good, I think maybe if they just dialed that back a little bit, it would help them a lot. Maybe even mitigate some of these interceptions. But I think definitely getting Josh Jacobs the ball early, and maybe just getting those shorter passes and not trying to get home run plays maybe on the first drive. It would help them get in rhythm, and then they could start off fast. That's kind of been a theme with just the Packers in general, I would say, is they're more of a second half team, especially their defense, which it didn't really show. But I think the game versus Houston was their best complete game for sure. But yeah, That's a good question, actually.
I like that.
Hopping over to you guys. Obviously, it was a tough loss. First off, I want to start by saying I do feel bad for you guys, even though like
He did say Evan did say that.
like I am sorry because that sucks. Did you guys think that you guys deserved to win that game?
I said no. But then I kind
yeah.
of sat on it. Because we were down a lot, and our defense stopped the Commanders a lot. They could have been up 21-0 at one point.
I would say yes until I saw what Tyreek Stevenson did.
Okay.
Oh, that
Yeah,
That's
that was
karma,
what I was
but,
kind of gonna add on to
I've
that.
accepted that loss after that.
Did you guys deserve to win that game after the play call of handing it to the backup offensive lineman and the Tyreek Stevenson thing?
No, I don't know, man. I mean, I remember seeing it. The DJ Moore was like, "Yeah, man, we've drew up that play a couple times. I didn't think we were actually gonna run it, but that tells you all you need to know, bro. Matt Eberflus, Shane Waldron need to be exiled from the city. They need to be exiled from the state. They gotta
Who's
go
Matt Eberflus?
Guantanamo. They gotta go to Guantanamo Bay.
We're like New York media.
They gotta go to Guantanamo Bay.
The Ben Johnson's our coach.
We're like Philly people calling for heads.
I don't
Ben
know.
Johnson, come home.
I wrote down a lot of stuff to say about this game.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and talk.
You know, I was at the gym today. Shout out ISU Rec Center. Every single TV.
No music. You're just thinking about the game.
Well, I had music on, but then I paused it because every single TV in the free weight section had the play on, and you had ESPN talking about Good Morning Football. All these other shows talking
Up and
about
Adams.
Up and Adams.
Shout
was
out
not
K.
on
Adams.
yet.
Shout out K. Adams. We'd
You
love to
know,
have you on this.
K. Adams knows what you want. Okay, but yeah, every single just the replay after replay. I got to watch the worst part of it though was not only the fact that it showed Tyreek Stevenson like chanting or whatever, is that I had to watch Rex Ryan break down the play of the Commanders.
Bro.
He goes, yeah, so here's what the Commanders were doing here. They're running straight. I'm like, bro, you're describing a Hail Mary. He's like, but that you want the guy to go in the back so you can catch it. I'm like,
No,
bro.
yeah.
I'm like, what?
Rex Ryan with so much makeup on that he's
Yeah,
dwelling
I'm like,
on
and
TV.
Rex Ryan's having a time. He's laughing. He goes, I don't know why you would call it. Like, I don't know, man. But let's see, where to start? Let's start with Eberflus allowing a 13-yard gain on,
And then saying it didn't matter.
and then going into the post-game show and saying it didn't matter when you saw Jaden Daniels throw the Hail Mary. It didn't reach the end zone. It was like 2 or 3
He's
yards
got bad
short.
ribs.
But good. So don't allow him to get close to
Yeah.
the end zone. You back him up that 13 yards. That's a whole different throw.
Yeah.
Also, QB spy. Why did we not have a QB spy the entire game except for when it was a Hail Mary? I don't know, man. Also, why not call a timeout? I was saying this all of today. There's no reason why someone didn't see Tyreek Stevenson yelling in the crowd. And even if they didn't, we had 3 timeouts. Would you not want to try and calm your team down for the last play? Just quick timeout. Everyone go over your assignments. Let's make sure everyone knows what you're doing. And then let them play. But no, they didn't do that because Matt Eberflus is a bad coach. I want a winner. He's not a winner.
3-17 on the road.
He can't motivate a rock, bro. Think about that. James can motivate a rock.
Let's get Jameis as the coach.
No, absolutely not.
Play caller, maybe.
Oh, man, that's all I got to say, though. I want Eberflus gone. I want someone who can build a culture. I want someone who can come in with energy and hold people accountable.
Mm-hmm.
It says accountable on our wall, but after Eberflus' post-game conference, he's not holding anyone accountable.
Mm-hmm.
Not even himself.
I agree with a lot of what you said. I do want to talk. You talked about a lot of the negatives, but there were some positives of that game.
There was some
I do want to bring some up.
There was some positives.
I mean, defense stood tall.
I know.
Without our two starting players on the defense. Montez Sweat got hurt a little bit in the game. You know, everybody showed out. That game is a lot differently, I think, if Brisker and Gordon play.
I agree with that.
Obviously, they didn't, so whatever.
How is it different, though? They only kicked field goals.
Brisker knocks the pass down.
Yeah, I just think it's different because I don't think they get
that
down
unity,
the field.
because I think Brisker would hold Stevenson accountable.
Yeah,
You're telling
yeah.
me
But if-
Stevenson would be running around with Jaquan
If you
being
look,
your main leader?
if you before the game started, if you heard, the Commanders, the only points they scored besides the Hail Mary, obviously, is 4 field goals. You would be happy with that.
I would be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Like the fact that when it counted, when they got into the red zone, that you stopped them. Like,
Right.
Yeah, no, I
The
agree.
defense did their
I
job.
agree. But I think that if Gordon and Brisker play, they don't get down the field to kick field
Yeah.
goals. I think they stop them earlier in the
Right. You're just
in the
also
field.
having all your guys together.
Yeah.
You know, like
yeah,
they know
you're
each
a
other
whole unit.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
And a new offensive
Yes.
coordinator.
Yes.
So going off what you said, the red zone defense was incredible.
Jameis Theos.
I mean, say what you want about Caleb Williams, in the first couple quarters, but and he didn't play good, but when it mattered, and when the game was on the line, he showed why we took him number one.
I know.
He had a couple good throws. He had that one to DJ Moore where the guy was literally coming in his face, pause, and he got the throw off to DJ Moore. He had that good ball to DeAndre Carter, the off platform around the guy's arm at the goal line, which I think that was the drive where we handed it to.
Yeah.
Or maybe
the
that was
next
the drive
play,
after.
I think.
Yeah, but
You're
I
talking
think
big drives.
I think that's why we drafted him for moments like that. He showed up when we needed him. I mean, I wish he would have showed up earlier in the game, but at least when we needed him, he was there. He led what should have been a game-winning drive down the field, but obviously whatever happened. But I'm excited for the future of this team.
Do you think the future of the rest of the season or the future of the coming years?
I just think
both.
The Caleb Williams experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Era.
One more thing I want to touch on is because I did watch the Bears post-game interview and I watched Caleb talk about it, and I think I talked to you about this, but he said, remember that play before halftime when he got sacked, which, he should have went down, we tried extending the play or whatever. He said he went over to the sideline, and I think a reporter asked, like, hey, did a coach come up and talk to you and explain, like, what went wrong or what you should have done? He goes, no. He goes, I kind of just stood there, and he goes, I went over the tablet eventually, and I kind of figured out I should have just went down. He's like, yeah, no one initially walked up and talked to me. That frustrates me, man. And I won't focus on the negatives because obviously it's not going to do me any good, but it's the same thing, it seems like. No one's developing him. But anyways.
Yeah. Ben, you have anything to add to it? No?
Kinda...
Let you guys cook on that.
Okay.
All right, let's run through our Capper Glazer hater.
Okay.
Here you go.
Sorry, Ben. We only have 3 boards.
I'm a judge. It's fine.
Judge it.
You can talk about our picks. You can if you have like a basketball Capper Glazer hater that you
go
want
off the dome. I'll
off
give
the
you.
dome
I'll give you an NBA
if you have any
round.
ideas.
Yeah, just be like,
we kind of gave you the rundown beforehand of what it is. Do we want to go over our last week's picks really quickly, or should we just go?
Just
dive
go
in?
for it.
Okay. All right. So we're doing Capper first.
Yep.
Okay.
We're writing it down.
I have a bit of an unconventional pick. This is this week. We're doing this week's, right?
Yep.
Yes,
Like
we
for
are.
upcoming.
Yeah.
Give me a.
Or no, from this week, like from this past week.
Oh, so it's revisionist.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a definition of what Capper's.
Capper is somebody that is supposed to play good and do good, but just doesn't.
Yeah,
But you think they're going to play well?
They just have an off week, but you think they'll bounce back.
Off week. Okay.
Are we ready to
Guys,
show?
go ahead and float.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Caleb.
I like that. I like that.
I wrote down Rashad Bateman.
Oh, so I can be broad. Okay, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We really
One time
haven't
I
had
wrote down-
anything broad.
One time I wrote down for hater Jerry Jones
Yeah.
/ the Cowboys run.
Um,
It's very broad.
the Jets, man. I don't know, man. Ever since they got Devontae, they've been.
This is a weird.
But you think they're going to play good?
This
They're
is
gonna
a
start to play
weird
good?
swing here.
I don't know.
I haven't wrote down Caleb. You wrote down Aaron Rodgers and Devontae.
Yeah.
This is nice.
I think eventually they'll find their groove in the season, but
Not fast enough.
yeah, not quick. I think they're out of it, especially in that division. I mean, the Bills have it locked up.
Can I
Yeah.
play the numbers game? They're 2-6.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's not good.
They need to win out. As
Joe Burrow said, we just got to win 7 of the last 9, and that's doable. Well, how about you play better earlier?
Joe Burrow,
Yeah, facts,
Joe Burrow,
facts.
math guy. They're teaching you down in Baton Rouge.
They had such high expectations going into the season. They're like, oh, Rodgers is coming back. He's gonna have, he's gonna play like his old self. He is playing like his old self because he's old. He's playing like his old self.
There, yeah.
Bars.
He's playing like January.
They
right now.
fired Robert, hoping it would get
Yeah.
better. I don't know if it's going to get better, and I don't know if he was necessarily the problem.
Mm-hmm. And then they got Devontae. He lost to the Steelers twice in a row.
That's impressive. That's a
Who knows?
LeBron
We'll
stat.
see what
Rare
happens. We'll
for
see
the
what
NFL.
happens with them in the future. But as of right now, it's not looking too good.
Yeah. I wrote down Rashad Bateman. As I talked about, he had a pretty bad couple of drops. He had one hit him straight, as Connor said, the face mask and the chest. He just straight up dropped it. People drop balls all the time. I had a couple drops in the intramural football season, but I bounced back from that. So I just think he's too good of a weapon. He's done. What, man?
I've been mouthed a couple.
This guy dropped a touchdown. Let's not forget that.
So did I.
Well, I didn't. I just dropped a 2-yard dump off.
Which could have been a touchdown.
I didn't.
I also
have
had a
those.
touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First one of our
Well,
first
I
plays of the
missed
season.
I missed one of the games, so I had less games. Anyways.
It's a usage problem.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it's pretty simple. I just think for how bad of an incident that was, and he didn't really do much. It's only up from here, and I'm rooting for him because he's on my fantasy team. That's all.
Where do you go to college?
I put down Caleb. I think coming into a game that was super hyped for the first and second pick of the draft, you just wonder if Caleb was able to make any more plays early on, if that game would have been a lot different. If
He did miss a lot of throws. Yeah.
Yeah, like if he could have made some throws and got them on the field and scored, at least one time during that game, obviously that's a whole different story. That would have never happened. So, yeah, I just think with how hyped it was with, the game got flexed and everything. I don't know. He didn't live up to the potential. With that being said, I don't think that he's going to play as bad of a game next week.
Mm-hmm. Good rivalry there we have on our hands, I think.
Yeah. I like the future.
All right.
Depends.
Glazer.
Did you want me to do my real quick?
Yeah,
NBA?
if you have one, yeah.
I do. All the rookies.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Just kind of upsetting.
Except Ryan Dunn.
Except Ryan Dunn. And Reed, but they don't play him. I think I saw the two leading point scorers for the rookie class are Yves Missy and Jamal Shed.
I don't even know who they are.
Right.
I don't know who Shed is. Yeah.
The dude from Houston, the point guard.
A Shed?
Oh, he did. I forgot he got drafted.
Those are what you have in your backyard.
He's on
Yeah,
Toronto.
Shed.
Spelled the
Yes,
same.
he is.
But yeah, that's
Okay. Well,
you don't know who they are. That says it all. I think they went 21st, and Shed was a second-round pick. So
Okay.
Well, I hope he keeps
good
things
picks.
good because he had that injury, right?
All right.
who did?
The
Shed?
in
Yeah.
college? Okay, I know what you're
All
talking
right, we're
about.
glazing.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
I'm really glazing, but
I put
Kyler
Kyler
Murray
Murray / Black Ops 6.
On HN.
After a couple weeks of hating on Devon Achane, Tua comes back. I don't know what it is with that offense, but
they lost.
I know, but he played good.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is with that offense.
We're basing the player, not
Yeah.
the team.
I don't know what it is with that offense when Tua's gone, but man, something clicks when he comes back, because you think when the backup comes in, usually the running back gets a lot of the love, and when Tyler Huntley or whatever was playing, Devon Achane was being ass. I'm not gonna lie, he was ass. Now Tua comes back, and
Calm down, buddy.
he's got
That's
he's got a touchdown. He's got 80 receiving yards.
Yeah.
I don't know what clicks when Tua plays, but it's
Familiarity.
It's something, man. Yeah. It is interesting.
Yeah.
Something about a left-handed quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need more of those.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote down Kyler Murray. He's been having okay couple of weeks. He's been running a lot more than throwing, I feel like, or at least finding success. But this week he decided to throw, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. I think a lot of that comes with getting Marvin Harrison back involved with the offense. He threw to him 6 times. He had over 100 yards. I think when he's able to find targets shout out Trey McBride, who had 124 yards.
On national tight end.
Yeah, on tight end day. But I think if he's able to hit his main targets and they're able to get open, obviously he's going to throw for more yards, but I think he will be a lot more successful. Because, there was a little controversy, why isn't he throwing to him? Is he just purposely not throwing to him? But, he did yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess hopefully now it just needs to register in his brain that he needs to find his targets in order to be successful. And I think he'll continue to do that. So.
This is a fascinating reverse jinx with who the Bears have next week.
Anyways, continue.
They're in.
Oh, yeah, by the way, Black
Thanks
Ops
for bringing
6
that
came
up.
out. And it's double XP on zombies, Kyler.
Yeah, I wrote down Josh Jacobs. When Jordan Love went down, that was, that's the guy who they're probably going to rely on a lot. And, he really held the team on his back. He had 127 yards, 2 touchdowns. And there was a point in the game where he kind of went down, and he had 25 carries. So he was a little injured, and I heard like he wanted to go back in the game. Like he was like, if I need to carry this team to the win, I will. And he
Better
did
than
exactly
Anthony
that.
Richardson.
Yeah. So that's why I picked him. He was just a key piece in why they won the game, and if they didn't have the run game going as well as it did, I think it would have been a whole different story as well. So that's why I picked him.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
There you go.
You got a little Glazer?
This one's really good. American white guys in the NBA. We
uh-huh.
are so back.
Yep.
We're so
We are
bad.
so back.
Yep.
The years of Kevin Love being the only white American guy that
Yep.
could crack a rotation are gone.
Yep.
We have Pods, we have Holmgren, we have
Just to name a few, Connect.
Connect is back. Reeves is amazing.
Caruso.
All the
Caruso.
dudes on the Celtics. Walker Kessler's good.
Yeah, Peyton Pritchard. He had a crazy 3.
Mr. Alien Peyton
Steph
Pritchard.
Curry half.
Yeah.
Well,
I was gonna say Giddy. I was gonna say
Yeah.
Giddy, and then I remember he was Australian.
Giddy's
Oh,
Australian.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that, but
Well,
No,
Okay.
no.
I'm not gonna go there.
All right,
That's-
Hater.
white guys are back.
Hater.
I think
hater,
it
hater.
might be the same.
I was gonna write. I'm changing mine last minute. I didn't see what you said. Oh, should I just write it for the culture?
For the culture.
Okay.
you should do that one.
Okay, I will. Upon the guest's request. All right. Okay. Well,
All right, 3, 2, 1.
I put Dak Prescott, but I should put Tyrese.
I'm not gonna dive deep into
I'll
why I
dive
picked
deep
Tyrese,
into
but-
it.
Did we?
have him too?
We did not.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
What the
Go
hell
ahead.
are you doing, man? Like, you literally not
Let me
only
draw this up.
are you taunting the Commanders fans.
Hey, he said he was
He was talking
hyping
to
up the Bears fans.
Okay, that's a lie. Because he was like,
I agree.
he was literally like waving at the, like, basically saying, hey, we won this game already. Proceeds to, like, just as he's doing that, everybody's running down the field for the Hail Mary. Then proceeds to run into the pile, make a perfect tip
You're drawing.
right
Yeah, bro.
into Brown's hands. Like, what are you doing, bro? And this is a guy who had a bad game too. And then they even talked about it on Good Morning Football. Like he was getting cooked all
You
game,
need to be over.
and he poked a guy in the eye earlier in the game. Like, what is he doing?
Yeah, you can't get away with that twice.
I do want to say there was holding on the Hail Mary.
Yes, I was.
It
about
was
that too.
very borderline.
But what I'm thinking
I
about
don't think it was
too
borderline.
is this. It's kind of similar to the same reason why they don't call shooting fouls on half-court shots.
Yeah,
at the end
like-
of the game.
It's the same thing.
I mean, would I have called it? Yeah. If they would have called it, would I have laughed? Yeah. But
They didn't.
I drew it. That's
Okay.
pretty accurate to what happened.
And you had Dak Prescott, so why?
Well, you drew him in the end zone. That's
Well, he's
actually-
right here.
It's like no, but you used to have him running.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
end
you're right.
zone.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
actually where he should have been.
Yeah, that's what should have.
Oh,
you're
you
right,
got
Ben.
you had Dak.
I wrote down Dak Prescott, and
He's been on this hater list a couple times.
Yes, he has. And I mean, it's the same reason why we kind of brought up the Cowboys, what they need to do. They just paid him a lot of money, but I don't want to necessarily hit on Dak. He has played pretty bad. He has turned over the ball a lot. But weirdly enough, I think he needs a new scenery. You know? Is that ridiculous to say even though he just got paid?
Yeah.
Who wants to take his contract?
Who wants to take his contract? The
Panthers probably
want to
would.
take his
No, they
contract.
don't.
No,
They
but forgetting about that, I think
They
Dak Prescott has regressed in a lot of ways. I don't think he's. I don't know. I just don't think he's
Say
doing
it
his job.
plainly.
He's ass.
Well,
No, I
That
just,
works too.
I just don't think that he's gelling around with what they're. I don't know. Ben, help me out here. What am I trying to say?
he's not very good.
Okay. On to you.
And a guy
Next.
guy
I
who's
use lot word when few word Detroit.
Yeah.
a guy who's usually pretty good in the regular season and then sucks in the playoffs.
He's just.
So-
Oh, I don't even know.
And we all know you can't be bad in the regular season and then be good in the playoffs.
You
'cause
can't
you
be
won't
bad
be in
at
the
both.
playoffs.
You can't be bad at both either.
So,
Man.
The 76ers would disagree.
Yeah.
all right, we
So,
got our parlay picks for this
Okay.
week, and me and Chris did sell the parlay. We told Connor, we said, should we do a punishment, and he said no. So we're riding with that.
Yeah, we
we
weren't gonna-
insisted.
We weren't going to
I don't-
question.
Yeah, I don't know. The punishments are outdated.
Yeah, we and Next punishment we do is going to be something that's suggested by the audience. So
Yeah, we'll
So,
probably.
if you really want it to happen, comment it.
Yeah.
So
we will.
I
say
won't be
no
back for
to
that.
certain things.
Hey, unless you sell the parlay.
are you going to pick a guy for the parlay?
already
Oh, yeah,
did.
you already got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
So I'll go first. I'm picking Aaron Jones. You know, they're coming off 2-game losing streak, and I do think they're going to lose again, but I think they might go back to the drawing board, think, okay, we got to get Aaron Jones more involved. You know, I know we got Justin Jefferson, but we got to get Aaron Jones the ball. He's our money maker. I think he's going to find the end zone. So
Okay. You want to bounce it over to me?
We'll go in the line.
Oh, I got you. That makes sense. I chose Jalen Hurts, a guy who has had multiple rushing touchdowns, I think, in the past 2 weeks. I just think he's going to get tush pushed in the end zone. Sorry, Saquon.
Jalen, I got us all the way down to the 1. Let me get it.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Push.
They're playing Jacksonville too.
Yeah.
So I think he might get one outside of the 5-yard line too. So Jalen Hurts, rushing touchdown.
They'll get to the 1-yard line, and Doug Peterson will come out in like a 4-3 defense.
Oh yeah.
I took Kyron Williams. He scores
Nice.
every week, and the Rams are back, like we said earlier.
Yep. A nice pick.
I picked Derrick Henry.
Okay.
He also, I don't know if he scored every week, but he's definitely.
Yeah,
pretty
close.
close.
This week.
Yeah.
That's a pretty nice pick.
Shout out Derrick Henry.
Okay.
We'd love to have you on the pod.
He's angry after a loss.
Yeah.
Would he fit on the couch?
He'd block. He definitely would block
Our ambiance.
What do you mean? I'm the
Spooky
same size.
season.
I'm about as big.
You're right. You're right.
I'm about
you're
as
right.
big as
You're
Derrick
right. You're
Henry.
about as big as.
You're a Derrick Henry replacement.
Yeah. This insert Derrick Henry right here.
Just missing the hair. Got the 6'3", 240 part down.
Yeah.
all right, let's get to our Week 9 picks.
Yep.
Ooh. I actually haven't looked at the matchups.
Don't look. It's a surprise.
Oh. Okay. I'll do that.
Surprise.
I'll just let.
I think we might be all on the same page with this one. Texans, Jets, Texans.
Stroud.
Texans.
Okay. Dolphins, Bills. I mean, I just gotta go Bills. I mean,
Going Bills.
Are you saying the home team second, or is there?
I'm saying the home team second.
Okay.
Ooh.
Bills favored.
Also, they already played each other this year. Never mind.
Yeah, and the Bills destroyed the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Well,
Bills
the-
are favored.
That was with Tua not
Obviously.
playing, right?
I think
He
was
got
that the
hurt.
game
That's
he
the
got
game.
hurt?
That's the game he
Oh,
got
yeah.
hurt. Hamlin hurt him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mafia.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bills.
I did say when he did that, I said it was going to be a DeMar Hamlin legacy game before that happened.
Not with.
And I even
I mean, it is.
and I called the Anthony Richardson getting hurt too before it happened.
Yeah, so Evan's not allowed to do injury predictions.
Yeah,
anymore.
Caleb Williams.
Whoa.
Will. No.
That's too far.
Flus is gonna fall down this.
Yeah, say something about.
Do we all take the Bills?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Broncos, Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah, Raven. They don't lose 2
They're
weeks
gonna
in a
bounce back.
row.
They're gonna bounce
They'll
back.
bounce back.
Ravens.
Okay. Chargers, Browns.
Give me Jameis. Give me Jameis.
No, you're going Browns.
Give me Jameis.
Who's home? The Browns are home
Browns are
in
home.
the dog pound. Give me Jameis. I'll double down with
All
you.
the Browns. It'd be only Browns fans in
Yeah.
LA anyway.
What do you got, Ben?
Chargers.
Oh,
I'm gonna go Chargers as well.
Harbaugh.
Come on.
Come on now.
Jameis.
I like guys who like football.
Hey, Jameis the biggest football guy ever.
yeah. You quoted Eminem, man. That's what's more football than that.
Oof.
Yeah, okay. Saints,
Gotta
Panthers.
Reconsidering.
Oh no.
Tie.
Wait, that's not a crazy guess?
Bro, low-key, I'm going with the Panthers.
Saints.
You are?
Yeah.
I'm going with the Saints.
Saints. So that is the most miserable
I'm going
game
with
of the
Wait, is
season.
Andy Dalton playing?
I
Doesn't
don't-
matter.
No, it doesn't
Doesn't
matter
matter?
to me.
Doesn't matter. Panthers by 30.
Taysom Hill is
You're
going to
taking
score
the
in that
Panthers?
game.
Yep.
I agree. I think Taysom Hill might end up playing a little more quarterback than you would expect.
This car's out for like.
Yeah, he's going
For
to
a
be
while.
out.
This is a New Orleans team that's favored by 7, -7.
Then, oh, jeez.
What does that mean? Kansas City would be favored by 18?
Yeah.
Are you guys all going Saints?
Yeah.
Connor went
Not me.
Panthers.
I'm actually going with the Panthers.
You're a
I'm gonna go
moron.
Panthers too.
Oh, man.
Yeah, come on now.
Come on.
All right.
Feels good to be on.
Bengals,
It does,
Raiders.
It does.
Bengals.
Ooh.
I want to pick
Bengals.
Vegas. I want to pick Vegas so bad.
They played really good against the
I want
Chiefs,
to pick Vegas.
Brock
so
Bowers.
bad.
but I'm choosing the Bengals. They got to win all those games, Joe Burrow.
Where did you
said,
say
so-
that one is?
Facts.
That one's in Cincinnati.
That's tough. We'll go Cincy.
Okay.
Joe Burrow got to win.
Who'd you got?
I said Cincy too.
Okay.
They got to win those games.
Commanders, Giants, Commanders.
Commanders, they're going to score 50 points.
Yeah.
I guess the Commanders.
I speak in
I
hyperbole.
guess the Commanders are pretty good.
Cowboys, Falcons. I'm going Falcons.
Yep.
Yeah, low key.
ATL.
Yeah, I'm going Falcons too. That
I gotta
that
say
was pretty
something.
easy.
I gotta say something stupid here. We're agreeing too much.
Okay.
Patriots, Titans.
Patriots.
Patriots.
That's
I'm
an
going
agreement.
Patriots,
Okay,
too.
Tennessee.
Whoa, Ben's going Tennessee.
Tennessee.
We're just picking New England. They're horrible.
Yeah, but Tennessee's
No, they're
also
not. They won last week.
Yeah, they played
And the Jets are better than
Jets.
to the Titans.
bad. Are we gonna have?
Barely.
Are we gonna have like college football guest picker?
I don't know. Drake May is on.
We'll keep track of guest pickers. We'll
Yeah.
see who's the best record. in
Oh,
college
sure.
football.
Drake May.
Tennessee.
Drake May's going to play
Tennessee. Ben goes Tennessee.
Tennessee.
All right, Bears, Cardinals.
Bears.
good. The Bears.
The Bears.
Yeah. They're down.
Okay.
Well, who'd you pick?
He's gonna pick Arizona.
Yeah, I'm picking Cardinals.
Watch this.
Jags, Eagles.
The Eagles.
Ooh.
Eagles.
I do hate the Jaguars.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yeah, we'll go
On
Birds.
the road to. Yeah, I'm going Eagles too.
Okay. Rams, Seahawks.
Ooh.
I'm
new
going
look-
Rams.
Yeah, me too. New look Rams.
New look Rams.
Seahawks flooded
New look
last
Rams.
week. The Seahawks
Oh,
was.
I was going to say Rams to be different, but now I'm going Seahawks.
I'll go Seattle.
I'm going Seattle. I think the I don't know. I just want to be different.
Lions, Packers.
Lions.
Lions.
Unbiased. I think this. Ooh, coin flip. What the coin land on? I'm going Lions.
Packers.
Packers. I got to go Packers.
Well, yeah, because we think Lev's gonna play. So Packers.
Hey, this is America's Game of the Week. Is that correct?
It is America's
Should
Game of the
be.
Week.
All right.
It's not Sunday night, but it's
No.
America's Game of the Week,
Yeah.
which doesn't make any sense.
Nope.
But Sunday night football, Colts versus the Vikings.
Oh my God. Well, it's a good day to sleep in.
I gotta say, I won't be watching that one.
Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings. Richardson's
Yeah.
going to tap out a couple times.
Yeah.
Colts.
Wow, I'm going
Wow.
Vikings. I'm going Vikings.
Buccaneers, Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pick against
No,
God.
I can't.
Hey, Evan does that every week, and it bites him in the
Yeah,
butt.
it's true. Except for
He's-
that
are
one
you
week.
Picking Tampa.
Oh, wait, no.
I've never picked the Chiefs this
I'm
this
going
year.
Chiefs. Willie today.
Hey, that's just one game you're always losing.
Is that the Monday night game?
It is
Yeah,
the Monday night game.
Tampa, Kansas City.
Who'd you go with?
I'm going with the Buccaneers.
Yeah, we
You
know.
know I got to ride with my boy
We know.
Baker.
What's going on there? You signing autographs?
Yeah.
He's practicing for when he wins the
Yeah.
pick 'em.
All right, that's it. That's all we got for
Yeah,
you guys today.
that's all, folks.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you, Ben, for joining us today.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
We'll get you on maybe around All-Star break
Okay.
for basketball, recoup
Yeah.
kind of how the season's
I'll
going.
come in hot with trade deadline
Ooh, I
yeah,
like
for
that.
sure. For
I
sure.
like that.
As always, we've been 220 Takes.
Mhm.
Again, thank you, Ben, for joining us.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys next week.
So yeah.